So I'm recording now. Here is the fall semester evaluation form. If you did this during the summer, you're very familiar with it. So when you open up this, just write a few short sentences to answer the question. Which device do you use to complete your assignments? And do you feel confident with it? I think everyone here is pretty confident with their Chromebooks, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, this is a pretty strong group. So if you feel confident using your Chromebook, then you just would essentially say that. Would anybody like to answer demonstrate how they would answer this question? You can speak and I'll type if you like.
I'm sorry, teacher. What was the question?
Oh, it's right here. The first question, when you fill out the evaluation form, you want to answer just in a sentence or few short sentences. Which device do you use and to complete your assignments? And do you feel confident with it? So I want to see who would demonstrate the way they would answer that question.
I can do it.
Go for it, Guadalupe.
I feel confident using my Chromebook. And sometimes I use my smartphone to publish some comments on classrooms.
On both Google Classroom and WhatsApp, or just Google Classroom?
WhatsApp and classrooms, Google Classrooms.
Perfect. So yes. So that's a perfect way to answer that. Yes. Excellent. Good job. Now the next question in the form is, what are some of your personal goals? Now, Glaucian, since you were celebrating an achievement of yours this week, how would you answer this question?
My professional goals is to teach people who wants to work with food, like managers in restaurants, bakeries, and similar institutions for about safer food management.
All right. Let me make a suggestion. You put food safety at the end. How about you put that at the beginning, because that's what you're going to be teaching, right?
Okay.
How about my goals are to teach
safer food management?
Yeah.
Food safety management.
My goals are to teach food safety management to people who want to work in food, to people in working in food service, such as managers of restaurants and bakeries. Yep, perfect. All right. And the next question is, are you in need of any services that Catholic Charities can help provide? Food assistance, housing, bill pay, many things. This could be across the board, and I won't ask anyone to volunteer because usually it's quite personal, but I'll give you a few examples. If you are in need of help filling out a USCIS form, then you would say, right now I am filling out some USCIS paperwork and it is very confusing. I need help from an immigration attorney. Something like that. It could be something along those lines. And then we would know, and then we would be able to refer you to the right person. It could be something more serious, like I recently lost my job and don't have health insurance. I need filling out the Mass Health application. That could be something.
Can I jump, teacher?
Sure. And this is, I'm not going to ask anybody to share personal stuff, but this is the way you would answer the question. Yeah.
In my case, I need help for teaching to take computer classes because
Okay.
I will need this.
I need additional computer classes for my professional goals, to reach my professional goals. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Great. So whatever, you could be in, you might be in a seemingly great situation. They say, hey, I got a job, I'm okay, I don't need anything from Catholic Charities, but Catholic Charities is a big organization. We just do we do the teaching of the English and math for lower levels, but we can get you connected with multiple social services. So so even if you don't think you need service for anything, just tell us what's going on, and then I can let Antonio know or Mariana know, and then they would be able to get you to the right professional in that case. So yeah, don't be shy. Tell us everything. And that's anonymous for you. I won't ask anyone to share in class. Last question. What was a lesson from your summer course? I need to change that. Fall course that you feel was interesting and teachers should continue teaching in the future? Give as many details as possible. This helps me a lot because that means I know what lessons worked well that I can continue using.
Can I
So
speak, teacher?
Sure, absolutely.
So for me, the last homework about the Black Friday, and the reading and watching the video that you post on YouTube. And since I like history, and I felt it was I didn't finish the homework yet, but it's something that I feel gets me more motivated to learn is when it's about history. And yes, for me it's things related to history, yeah.
Thank you, Elsa. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you for the video on YouTube.
Thank you so much. How would you answer that here? Would you say that in the word for word what you just said now, or would you want to phrase it differently on this form?
I learned about commemorative dates because it's different from my country.
Let's take what Elsa just said and figure out the best way to phrase that in a few sentences here.
What was the last course that you feel?
I'm sorry, Alessia, I've been pronouncing your name wrong for months now and had no idea. I'm so sorry. I really didn't know. I'm so sorry.
No, I understand.
Alessia,
it happens all the time.
You're so polite. You never told me.
I'm getting used to it. And so the lesson that I felt more more interesting in learning was related to American history and American culture.
I'll say plural lessons.
Yes.
Did a couple of them. Did the Black Heritage Tour. They also USS Constitution.
Mm.
The lessons which I felt were most interesting in learning were related to American history and culture.
Yes.
Yes, very
Okay.
good.
And then you can say, for instance, and then you could say, name whichever lesson, and then that would tell me, oh, hey,
Mhm.
they like that. Maybe I'll do this lesson again next
Yes.
semester.
It's about Black Friday, right? Lesson.
Yeah, for instance, lesson on Black Friday. Yeah, perfect. All right. So that's this evaluation form, and I realized going through it, I had to change summer to fall. It's the same one at the end of every semester, but I like to go over it just to show everybody how to fill it out, because some people might look at this and forget this part and just say, that's it, you know, or just say, you know, just tell us one word. So that's why I like to go over this form. Now, here's the fun thing that I want to show everybody. Okay. Take a look at all these videos I posted here on the stream. Guess what they are? Oh, I think you muted, Gemina.
It's about Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So yes, all the teachers at El Centro made a cooking video, because this is a big week for cooking in America. So we decided to share a few recipes that we like to cook and put them together to share with all of you. And some of the teachers you know, some of the teachers you might not know because they teach different classes. This is Ben. Well, actually, you know what I'll do? I wanted to just show everybody the videos and we can watch a few together. And then at the end for breakout rooms, I'll just ask everyone to share a few recipes that you like to cook with your families. So
which one of those videos is yours?
this one, it's not necessarily, I kind of broke the rules. I did one that was not for Thanksgiving particularly. It could be, it's not really like a Thanksgiving dish. It's more like a dish that my kids like. And it's two kinds of chicken together, where I take a single chicken and cut it in half chicken. I call it Peruvian jerk. So half chicken, half of the chicken is Peruvian and half of the chicken is jerk chicken. So like Peruvian, Jamaican, but with an American twist. So not necessarily Thanksgiving, but it's something my kids like. And that's my son in the video. And I'll name everything. Here it is. This is Sona. So this one's chicken here. This is chicken, and that's from George. And this is a very traditional Thanksgiving recipe. Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry.
And a very New England local recipe. I made this growing up. That's from Lindy. You remember Lindy from level 4, probably. This is a recipe from Ben. I don't know if you've met Ben. He teaches the level 1 and the math classes. And this is turkey and sweet potatoes. So turkey, sweet potatoes. Well, actually, it says it right there. This is Adam, who you know teaches on Wednesday, and he bakes a squash, butternut squash. And this is Sona. Does everybody know Sona?
Yes. Definition. Financial education.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes, this is Sona. She teaches distance learning and also level 3 and level 3 in distance learning. She made an eggplant recipe. If you're not familiar with eggplant, I believe the French word is aubergine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's in America we say eggplant. In the UK they use the French word. Like in England, Australia, New Zealand, they'll say, you go to a supermarket and they say aubergine, like the French way. But
Yeah.
in the US and Canada, we just say eggplant. I don't know why.
Eggplant.
Yeah, we say eggplant. Well, I guess it's kind of shaped like an egg, but that's what we say.
Anyone make a pie, teacher?
Not for the videos, no. Nobody made a pie. I can make a pie. I'm good at making pies. I make a chocolate pie.
Our representative, the classroom, the Gaussian.
Well, how about Gemini? Do you make pies?
No, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, okay. I'll try to find you a recipe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The hardest part is the crust. That's the hardest part. I'd say get your first pie, get the pre-made crust, and then just do the filling. It takes a lot of skill to make a good crust. So, which video would you like to watch first? We don't have to watch them all, but
Yes.
mine? Oh no, I'm going to be embarrassed. Okay, here we go. All right. The cutting from one scene to the next is not very smooth, so it might look like it's kind of jumping, but it's okay. I didn't spend that much. I didn't want to spend too much time editing it. So here it is. Hey everybody. Okay, that's my video, and I'll make sure. Can everybody hear this? Hey everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
So I'll go full screen. All right, and I'll put the closed caption. Who is that guy? Okay, this is embarrassing now. All right. I'm going to show you how to make Peruvian chicken and jerk chicken. Looks complicated, but it's not. This is one single chicken, about $6 at Stop and Shop. You cut it into 4 parts. For Peruvian chicken, you want to marinate this for about 6 to 8 hours in oil, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and cumin, and that's how it gets the smell. Taryn, you can smell that. Taryn's holding the camera. How does it smell? Good. All right. Now, this is not spicy, so the kids eat this one. But for Mom and me, we like a spicy jerk chicken as well. This is lime juice, soy sauce, thyme, and also ginger. And the spice comes from this habanero pepper. And
It smells good.
Well, you think you can handle the spicy one today?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's why we got the Peruvian chicken. So I'm going to cook this chicken. We fry it first in a big pan and then bake it. But Taryn is going to show you how to make the ahi sauce. That's the dipping sauce for this chicken. Get close. Can you do this?
Hi everyone, my name is Taryn. Today we're going to make some ahi sauce. So there's cilantro and garlic in it.
Okay. There you go. Chop the chicken? Okay. You can get a little.
Ahi sauce. Okay, which chicken? Oh yeah, so there's a big this piece.
How do you like it?
Good.
Delicious.
All right.
That's look tasty. I don't know.
Thank you, thank you. It's a big hit with my kids. They like it. So the reason I do two kinds of chicken together is because my wife and I like it really spicy, and the kids, of course, can't handle the spicy. So I just cut it in half and do one half not spicy, half spicy.
Very good idea. I eat the spice.
Oh, good. We can share. Yeah.
Very delicious.
Beautiful. Thank you. So yeah, I can send you more. I can write down the recipe and send it to you if you like.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's watch a few more. Which one are you more interested in? Turkey sweet potatoes from Ben, squash from Adam, cranberry sauce from Lindy, or eggplant from Sona?
Turkey and sweet potato.
Okay, here comes Ben. All right, meet Ben, everybody. Oh, and a little bit, when you make a cooking video, it's a good idea to hold the phone this way, horizontally, because when you hold it up like this, it cuts off the sides. So remember, when you make your video, hold it horizontally, but it's okay. If you're watching on your phone, it's no big deal.
Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. My name is Ben. I'm the level 1 and the math teacher at El Centro. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make a Thanksgiving turkey skillet. It's really easy, really quick, and hopefully really delicious. So let me show you, let's get started. Not a lot of ingredients for this dish, that's why I love it so much. All you're going to need is 1 pound of ground turkey, a sweet potato, 1/2 of a yellow onion, just 1/2, not the whole onion, and some spices, some garlic, pepper flakes, some paprika to make it taste nice, and of course salt and pepper. Garlic in. Stir it all in. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in my experience, adding cheese makes almost everything taste better. So that's what we're gonna do. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's eat.
So that was Ben with the turkey sweet potato. Now let's watch one more. Well, actually, you tell me what you want to do. We have a little bit more time.
Adam.
Adams, okay. We'll watch Adams, and then I want you to be able to share some of your recipes. How many people do we have here today? Okay, yeah, we should definitely split it up into I think two breakout rooms at least. Oh, Milford's joining us. Wonderful. Here we go. So here comes Adam's recipe.
Hi everyone, my name's Adam. I'm one of the teachers at El Centro. I teach levels 3, 5, and distance learning. I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope I can meet all of you soon, and hello to my wonderful students that I already know. So, I'm gonna make 2 different types of squash for my recipe. One is a butternut squash, and one is an acorn squash. I chose squash because it was available for the first Thanksgiving, you know, in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and I wanted to make something nice and traditional to share with you. The butternut squash I'm going to make with olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. The acorn squash, I'm going for a little different flavor. I'm going to make it with maple syrup, nice and sweet, and butter. So 2 different squashes, 2 different flavors. And the first thing I need to do is I need to preheat my oven to 400. And now I can start to prepare the squash. Okay, so first the butternut squash. I need to cut it open. So you cut the end off, and the other end. The butternut squash is difficult to cut, so everyone, including myself, I don't want to cut my hand off in front of all of you. But it's kind of hard to cut through, so just be careful, you know? Like, keep the knife away from you and don't cut your hand off, please. Okay. So that's the inside. This squash, the acorn squash, is even more difficult to cut. I'm going to be very careful so I don't cut my hand off. I'm cutting it right down the middle. Okay. So it's fine, you cut them in half. You just have 2 pieces. And the last thing I need to do is I need to scoop out the seeds. So I'm going to scoop out the seeds into this bowl so it doesn't get all over my counter. So I'm scooping out the seeds. And it makes a nice little bowl for my flavors. You know, I like that part. I know exactly where to put all the good flavors after I scoop out these seeds. Okay, so here's the butternut squash. Here's the acorn squash. I'm gonna put oil and salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic on this. So just drizzle some oil on there. Some salt. Some pepper. Some paprika. And some garlic powder. I use these spices all the time for all different dishes, paprika and garlic powder and salt and pepper. They always taste good, so we're gonna use them for this too. The acorn squash I'm gonna make with butter and maple syrup. Again, because we're going for different flavors. This one is savory and salty. This one will be savory and sweet. So you see the little bowl here that I talked about before. You just put your butter right in there, in the bowl. Doesn't want to stick. And maple syrup. Now, you can decide if you want it to be sweeter or a little sweet. I'm gonna go for medium sweet. You know, I don't want it to be too sweet. So I'm not completely covering the squash in maple syrup. And now they're ready for the oven. So I'm going to put them in the oven at 400 degrees for around an hour. Okay, so they're nice and ready for the oven now. I'm starting to feel hungry, so I'm ready, but I have to wait an hour, like I said, but that's okay. They're going to be delicious. So here they go into the oven, 400 degrees for around an hour, and then bon appetit. Okay, so it's been 1 hour. Let's take the squash out. They look done, and the way that I check to see if they're done is I just stick a knife in them. And if it goes in really smoothly, very easily, yeah, okay, it's done. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video and you can make some delicious squash for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope I see you all soon.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
I'm actually, I realized that before we go into breakout rooms, I can use the side of Adam's video because Adam held the camera this way vertically. I can actually use the edges of his video to go over a little vocab. So when you talk about cooking with friends a lot and you want to share a recipe, which we'll do in breakout rooms, there's a lot of cooking verbs that you might not use every day that are good to go over. So for Adam's,
Cut off. There was cut off. Cut off the
cut.
end.
Yeah.
Cut off.
So Adam used verbs like cut.
Cut off. Yeah.
Yeah, you can, and there's synonyms. So he used words like cut. A synonym of cut would be to slice. Bake. They're baked squashes that have to be cut. Let's see, we looked at also Ben's video. What ways did Ben cook that turkey and sweet potatoes?
Chop the potatoes.
Yeah,
Chop down. Chop.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, we use a word like chop oftentimes when we're talking about cutting something very small. And another word we use is when something is very small.
slice. No, not slice.
Well, it rhymes with slice. Chop or dice.
Dice.
Dice. Like it sounds like you're playing dice, like you play in a game, like you're in Las Vegas or something, and you're rolling the dice because it's spelled the same way. But the way Ben cut the onions, that's called diced onions. Like if you say chop, it might mean big slices of onions. But if you say the word dice, we know it's very, very small, diced
Yes.
onions. And then
Scoop out.
yeah. Oh yeah, and that was the scooping, scoop.
Yeah.
That verb scoop, to scoop the inside of the squash, scooping, like you're scooping ice cream. And then Ben would fry the turkey. So those are some good cooking verbs there. And then my chicken, there's one, most of the work was in, was the preparation. And then it was pretty easy. I also baked and fried it, but I used this to make a half Peruvian, half jerk chicken.
Marinate it.
Yes, I had to marinate it. Does
Marinate.
everybody know the word
Marinate it.
marinate?
Yeah. Marinated.
Yeah.
Marinate with the wine.
What's that?
You marinate with the wine.
I didn't use wine. You know what I'm gonna show you? I'll actually show you the beginning because I'll show you the beginning
With
of my video
lemon?
again.
Lime, yes.
Lime
with
juice, yes.
Yes.
I'll show you because here we go. I'll go back to the beginning of mine because basically the Peruvian jerk chicken, once you marinate it for 6 to 8 hours, then all you have to do is cook it and it's done. That's easy. But the marinade is actually that's the most work, is the preparation. You can leave it in
For
the
8
fridge.
hours, I remember. 8
Yeah,
hours?
you have to let it soak in for a long time. So you do it the day before, let it sit in the fridge. Okay, here's mine. So when I show the chicken, there it is. Okay. I actually listed all the ingredients there. So if you want to try the chicken, there it is. Complicated, but it's not. This is one single chicken, about $6 at Stop and Shop. You cut it into 4 parts. For Peruvian chicken, you want to marinate this for about 6 to 8 hours in oil, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika. So that's the, has anybody here ever made Peruvian chicken?
Nope.
So it's not big in Brazil?
Yes.
I thought so. Have you ever made it, Fernanda?
Yes, I marinate on lemon juice or wine.
Oh, you use wine. I've never
Yes.
marinated chicken in wine before.
One day before.
Okay, so pretty similar there. So yeah, so this marinade is, they both have lime juice.
Yeah.
It's just oil, salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, cumin. So it's 6 spices. So there's a lot in this one. And then there's another blend of spices here for the jerk chicken.
I use curry.
You use curry?
Love
Wow.
curry, yes.
Wow. Okay. Is that popular in Brazil or is that just the way
Yes,
you do it?
yes.
Fantastic. I
But
gotta try
curry is vitamin.
that. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
My mother plant.
The curry leaves?
Yes, the curry.
Oh, wow. We don't use in America. Not as many people use the curry leaf, but we use like a curry powder. When I make a curry, I make like a curry. I get a jar of the curry paste and make like a stew. Kind of like, I like Thai curry best. And Thai curry and Japanese curry are my 2 favorites to cook with. But for the jerk chicken, I'm wondering actually, Gemina, in Haiti, is jerk chicken popular?
No.
No, not at all. Okay. But in the US, it's very, very popular.
Yeah.
Here we go. And that's how it gets. And there's my son smelling the chicken, blah, blah, blah. Holding the camera. How does it smell?
Good.
Good. All right. Now, this is not spicy. So the kids eat this one. But for mom and me, we like a spicy jerk. Okay, so the jerk chicken, also lime juice. But you got to do lime juice.
Ginger.
Ginger, soy sauce, lime juice, ginger, soy sauce, and then habanero peppers. That's really, really spicy peppers from Mexico.
And Olive Garden restaurant have a chicken in a lot paper, but it's delicious.
Nice. So those are my two the two marinades that I used. But anyway, so that's
I think I will try the jerk chicken.
it's, you know, if it's your first time and you don't want to buy all the spices separately, you can get a mix. You go to any like Caribbean oh, you know what? There's like an Afro-Caribbean supermarket in the south end of Boston. I forgot the name of it, and you can get the mix in one bag. So you can just soak the chicken in the lime juice, and then you don't have to get this spice, this spice, this spice, this spice.
Okay.
So then you just get the pre-made mix, see if you like it, and then if you really like it, then you can get fancy with it.
Okay.
But it's very, very, very spicy. It like will make you cry, sweating a little bit
Yes.
in a good way.
Can I taste it?
What's that, Marie?
Can I taste it?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, it's my kids ate it. Oh, my kids finished it. But next time, absolutely. So what we're going to do now, oh, I forgot to say, good morning to Milford. I'm so glad. Milford, thank you for joining us. I know you're in your car right now. I don't know if everybody's met Milford. Milford joined a class about a month ago. He's got a difficult work schedule. So everybody can introduce themselves to Milford in breakout rooms. So we've got about 10 minutes left. I'm going to put you into 2 breakout rooms. And what I'd like you to do is share recipes that you like to cook at home. Don't think about Thanksgiving. If like you don't have to talk about turkey and mashed potatoes. Talk about like what you cook at home with your families, because with an international class, that's always going to be interesting. Sounds good?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 breakout rooms. Here we go. All right, and you should be able to join the breakout room now.